Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Hall once more. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So first down from the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. He spins right by him. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
They'll throw it here on first. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped. So the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 scope.
Sticking to the air here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. It's caught by Wilson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Baker throwing again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Gets everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Cougar Knight, Bronco 80.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the Jets' 14-yard line.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Set. Let go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw is caught. And that will not be enough for a first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and just 2 to go.
Go, Rig. Go. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
We go with a design keeper. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forwards and an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Sampson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panthers 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready,
He's going to throw this one. That's low and bounces short of his man. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Ready up.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Looking in the air here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Mayfield set to pass. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points, and their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine, because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
70 Timberwolf.
And off here to Sampson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And this is going to be Browns football. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go!
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-2 our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. He's out in the clear. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Top 60, top 60. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Rolling from the gun here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Going again on 2nd and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
First down, here's Baker. He'll set up the screen here for Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Baker now from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Motioning the tight end now. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 29-yard gain, and that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll motion the slot man right. They'll give here to the motion man. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Jets. First down. First and goal, Jets.
Alert! Hurry! Got 80!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Mayfield to throw again. Has it in close. And he's brought down at the line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal.
180!
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. They're down to their final one in this half. Stopped at the line on second. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal.
Kings! 180! Point regular! What's that?
Once more, it's Mayfield. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Point it right. 180! Stop!
Here we go. It's Mayfield. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jets push the lead up to 12.
14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
No!
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
Setting up to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Sign quarterback run here. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here we go, here we go.
Working on 1st down. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. On the counter, Hall. He dodged the tackle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's good for a New York 1st down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Here's Baker. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Mayfield. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Jets take their 1st time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A give left side for Hall. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing, Baker. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, is left. A tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Went to the well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Browns trim the deficit down to 5. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down, Jets.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Real. 180!
First down throw here, Mayfield. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Roll! Get it!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
65, county line.
Sampson from the pistol. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped, but this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Hand off to Sampson. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Now Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They're going play action. Gets this to Fant. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, here's Sampson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
To throw here on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go now. 70 tempo.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's a good-looking play by the Clemson rookie, and it gets him a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
On the ready.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80. Go.
From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want 2 here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. Throwing again is Baker. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Mayfield will look to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck.
That pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Browns are in the nickel for this third down call. Baker now from the gun. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And the pass is caught. Tacks 2 more onto the score.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Reed on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Shot alert. Ready.
A give to Sampson here up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Tiger 19. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Big gain downfield. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Looks like they're going option keeper on first and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Okay.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Ready. 60 boxes. 60 boxes.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Browns first down.
Check, Kurt. Here we go. Ready.
Here comes Sampson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter-action.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
I'll throw it. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut it to 1 late in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. To throw is Mayfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, check that, check. Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
This play's a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Working now from the gun. Hits it through the middle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
29. Jets 22.
Mevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Andrews has it. Working downfield. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now here's Mayfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Once more, it's Mayfield. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Red. 19, 18. Go.
come out throwing. Dropped underneath. It's Sampson. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Dragon 60, Cougar 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 back, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
We'll air it out on 3rd. They did it! He made the interception! And the Jets have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Baker. Hits his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
33.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal.
Regular.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jets push their lead to 3. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on. Hey. Panther 60. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Get up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Sampson on the carry. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Cowboy 80.
Throw here, 3rd down. Headed out right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Panther 11. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st down from the 42. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
60 by.
On the carry, it's Sampson. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trail by a field goal. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
60. Let's go. 79 Broncos.
They're going to try and throw it here. He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. Going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Good. Kick. 180. Hurry, hurry. What's up?
They start the drive with Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
What's up?
Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Jets, first down. And 8-yard pickup.
And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Run, run, run. 180. Done.
From the gun, it's Hall. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion.
Pistol. Start.
Here he is to throw. Andrews snags another one. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Line up the design keeper. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Good. 180. Alert, 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 alert.
He'll look to throw it. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Good second.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Well, that was the right call for the situation, it looked like, Brock, but the defense just able to stop his progress right before the goal line.
And now a critical 4th down call, right? Defense feels good they get to stop, but offensively you also got good surge and movement. Can't wait to see the decision here.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. The penalty makes it tougher, but their hands are tied here in the 4th. Gotta go for it.
Hey, alert! Hey, alert 33!
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left!
Touchdown, New York.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. In case they cashed in when it really mattered.
36.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.